Hello everyone, welcome to News Extra, and it's here, the Old West Balloon Fest. More importantly, the Hot Air Balloon Championships are literally right around the corner. I have Colleen Johnson, the Executive Director for the Old West Balloon Fest, with me today. Thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Right down to the wire, but my gosh, all of these components starting to come together.
Yes.
At this time, finally.
Details, details, details.
Yeah, definitely. And I know one of the details that you were working on earlier in the year specifically was volunteers. I understand we're in good shape there.
We are. We have over 200 volunteers, so I really want to thank the community for stepping up and volunteering, because we do need the help to crew for pilots and score and do all that kind of stuff. So it's really, really wonderful that how the community has supported that aspect of the event.
Now that's fantastic. Now everything kicks off really with the 10th, with the opening ceremonies.
Right.
And of course we have the reverse parade. Kind of explain everything that's going to go on with this.
So, you know, we wanted to have a kickoff celebration for this, and a parade really doesn't work. I mean, you can, you know, watch the balloon pilots parade down, you know, with their baskets and just see them, but that's not really what we want. We want people to be able to talk to the pilots. So they've actually closed 10th Street in Gering on the 10th, and we're going to have the Nationals pilots set their baskets out in the middle of the street, and people can come up and talk to them, grab balloon cards. We have balloon cards again this year. We'll have food trucks and, you know, lots of fun stuff for the kids. We'll have some of our sponsors out there with things to give away. Mm-hmm. So we just really kind of wanted to kick off the event with a huge bang. We will have balloons in the air that morning, and Sunday the 11th as well, because the Nationals pilots are here practicing.
A little bit of practice time.
Yeah,
I was wondering about the 11th, because that's kind of it seemed like that was kind of a quiet time without anything scheduled. Obviously practice
would
be something. So
it's practice, and then it's they have a lot of debriefing and briefing things going on on that Sunday. So a lot of behind the scenes things that people don't see in preparation for competition on Monday morning.
Yeah, and the competition going how many days?
So it actually is the 12th through the 17th. Mm-hmm. So they will be competing from Monday through Saturday.
Okay.
And our Old West pilots come on the 15th for that night glow on the 15th at WNCC. And then they will also be flying with the Nationals pilots. So we'll have 72 balloons in the air.
Wow, it's going to be an amazing sight over the North Platte Valley.
Absolutely.
Every morning during the nice time of the day. Perfect timing, because of
morning.
A little bit hotter later in the day this time of year.
Right.
Of course, one of the things that's key to this for spectators is to get that parking pass, because that's what gets you access to the events.
Right. So it'll get you into both night glows, and it will also get you into both morning launches. Mm-hmm. And people, you know, I've had a lot of people say to me, well, I'm just going to follow the balloons. And we really encourage people not to do that, because it clogs the roads for the crews to be able to chase their balloon. And there are so many cool things out at Mitchell Airfield this year. We have a bubble station for kids education zones. So we actually have an old dead envelope or big balloon that we're going to be inflating with cold air, and the kids can run around, big and little, all white, can run around on the inside. And then we'll also do free tethered rides for kids 12 and under. And then we have targets on the field. Mm-hmm. So after our Old West pilots take off, the Nationals pilots will come in and score on that target on the field, so people can watch that up close and personal.
Wow.
And then, like I said, all the other activities, we've got tons of food vendors, merchandise vendors, and then we have the craft fair after that in Mitchell. So
there's a lot of things that are taking place right there at the Mitchell Airfield that people really should stop by and avail themselves of, and having that parking pass is the way you do that. And how do people get their parking passes?
So they can either go online to theoldwestballoonfest.com and purchase your parking pass, or you can go to several merchants in the area. We will have them listed on the website this weekend. Pinnacle Bank locations and Platte Valley Bank locations have them right now.
Yeah, very easy to do so, folks, and certainly the best bang for your buck for $20. A carload of people to, you know, take part in the Old West Balloon Fest and the ballooning championships. It's really neat.
Really neat, and we have a lot of new special shapes this year. a couple surprises, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to come out and see it for yourself. And the special shapes will be at both night glows.
Okay.
And again, the pilots have balloon cards they can give out to the kids. So it's a neat kind of trading card thing, so they can just collect all the cards from all 72 pilots.
Oh, well, there's a whole lot more to the Balloon Fest and the National Ballooning Championships. We'll be right back on News Extra to tell you about that. And we're back on News Extra. My guest this morning is Colleen Johnson, the Executive Director for the Old West Balloon Fest, also handling the coordination of the National Hot Air Balloon Championships that are going to be taking place starting up the 12th through the 17th. Thank you again for joining us today.
You're welcome.
So many moving parts with this event, and especially now that we have the championships that are combined into it. We also have a little bit of a contest for the downtown merchants in the host communities, Scottsbluff, Gering, Mitchell, and Terrytown.
Right.
I'd like to talk a little bit and explain a little bit on that one.
So what we've done is tourism has supported this, or actually they created this event just to get the excitement and buzz going for Balloon Fest. But businesses are encouraged to paint their windows. They can either paint just balloons or a night glow scene or whatever. And I guess they're going to be judging the
Three different categories, as I understand it.
Right.
It's going to be best hot air balloon theme, best community related theme, and then best night
glow scene.
Night display. Yeah.
Right.
And so there's three different categories in this. My understanding is they'd like to have these done by the 12th. Judging's going to be on the 14th. But in Gering, they want them to have them done hopefully in time for the opening ceremonies on the 10th.
Right, on the 10th.
Is what they're looking for. And of course, there will be prizes along with that, but they haven't announced those yet. But still, if you have a winning display, it's something that you can toot your horn about a little bit.
Absolutely.
Now, there's all kinds of other things going on as well, maybe not necessarily related to the Balloon Fest, but with everything that goes on with the Balloon Fest, primarily around the mornings, with the exception of the night glows, gives people an opportunity to do, right, and branch out and do some other things during the course of the days.
So we have a couple things going on in Mitchell after the morning launches. The Rat Rod show is there at the Scottsbluff County Fairgrounds. And then the Mitchell Area Chamber of Commerce is also doing a craft fair. We have over 40 vendors right now, which is huge for us. And they'll be lining the streets on Center Avenue in Mitchell.
A lot of fun things going on. And of course, the big thing is the balloons.
The balloons, of course.
Themselves. They'll be taking to the skies a couple of practice rounds on the 10th and the 11th.
Yes.
Is what will be happening for the ballooning championships pilots. And then the contest, the 12th through the 17th, and of course the Old West Balloon Fest folding right into that on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if I remember right.
Just Friday and
Saturday. Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, we reserve Sunday for a makeup day to
Just
fly
in case.
Sponsors, just in case we're weathered out both days. But
And so once this is all completed, what does
Yes.
Colleen Johnson do?
sleep. Sleep for a little while.
I can certainly
yeah.
understand that. Like I said, a lot of coordination.
There is.
going
I
into
mean,
this.
I don't think people realize the amount of time that has gone into putting this together for our community. I know that we really have some members, especially the farmers and ranchers, that are really hurting right now because of the spring and summer that we've had. So this hopefully will bring some joy and a lot of fun to the community, and come out and have some fun and enjoy.
And enjoy a good full week of really neat activities taking place with the National Hot Air Ballooning Championships along with the Old West Balloon Fest. Colleen, thank you very much for
You're
joining us on
welcome.
News Extra today.
You're super welcome.